Hey Todd, Mike O'Brien here. So I was calling you regarding the audio that you'd sent, which I'm gonna end up putting. I'm gonna attach to the end of this. I'm recording. We're not live, but we are recording. That way you can kind of explain to everybody what you were trying to say. I know it was kind of crazy in the call the other day. So you had called the Social Security office and spoke with an employee at Social Security, in which she had explained the Social Security and the trust fund and some details regarding the accounts that we have been. Yep, regarding the accounts that we have been trying to figure out. So I'm going to give the floor to you so you can kind of explain to these guys what it is you found out, what it is you did, and how it's been working.
Okay, so I had called the Social Security office and I just asked her like simple questions. At first I was like, you know what this card, this Social Security card is used for? And she was telling me, well, some employees request this card, landlords request the card, so that we know that you're from the United States, you're legal, stuff like that. Then that said, well, I've been doing research, and I understand, like, the Social Security card, later on when you get into your retirement age, that you get certain benefits. She was telling me that, yes, you do get benefits and stuff. And I said, well, looking back on the old Social Security cards, I had seen that they actually say that their account, like it says Social Security card says account on, and it has your account number. And at first she was going by the script, and as you'll hear later on, you can hear when she's on the script and then when she goes totally off the script. Basically, when it comes down to it, she says that back in the 30s, or like they had made these accounts. It's a big, huge account that all of the retirement is pulled up in. Basically, when you are working and you're paying Social Security taxes, that goes towards how much you make at the end of your retirement and stuff. Because they can see by your Social Security number how much you've sent in towards like your taxes and stuff like that, and then they send you so much of the percentage back on your retirement. And I was asking her, okay, well, with people using the account and stuff, is it draining it down? And she's like, well, no, I don't know how to really explain it. She says it's not an account, and then later on she says, yeah, it's an account. It's a trust at the Federal Reserve, and it's in your name, kind of thing, as you'll hear later on. But as far as what I've been doing and not getting reversals and stuff, I had tried to pay my Kohl's card bill using the routing number and the Social Security number. The first time it declined. I had called down there and I had asked them, well, why did it decline? They said, okay, well, let's try it on the phone. So I did the routing number again. At that time, the lady had said that the routing number was public debt, national public debt routing number, and then she said it didn't go through. Well, then she gave me a number to this company called Telecheck, which the way I understand it is like the middleman for these ACH accounts.
Yep.
So I called down there, and they were trying to explain to me, okay, well, it didn't go through because your credentials, you don't have enough credentials, so we automatically declined it. We flagged it because we could see this account hasn't been used before. Because this was the first time I used the Social Security account to try it, kind of thing. So they asked me what my name was and stuff. I gave them my name. And then they asked, is this a personal account or is this a business account? And because, we're corporate cattle, I said, well, it's a business account. And then they said, okay, the business name. And then I gave them my business name, which was my first name in all capital letters, middle name capital letters, and my last name in capital letters. And they took down my address and all that other stuff. The guy had said, okay, we'll wait 7 days for the system to reset and then try again. So I waited the 7 days, tried it again, went through no problem. Waited, it didn't reverse or anything. So I started using it for like my trash company and my phone company and my electrical company. And I had been using it for, the months and stuff like that to see what would happen and stuff, and I haven't seen any reversals. I've been doing it for about a month and a half now, and I haven't seen anything come back yet. All my bills are saying that they're getting paid, so I haven't had any letters from my companies or anything saying that anything was reversed. So that's as much as I know as far as that end of it.
Okay. So you're saying you actually called your creditors and you requested what their third-party processing companies were, and then you went and handled that with the third-party processing companies versus the creditors themselves. So that's right. Okay. So maybe that's what we need to as a group start doing, is calling these third-party processing companies. Thank you for that information, Todd. I know that the recording, a lot of people, I think, were getting confused on the recording. The recording was more, it wasn't so much on what you're talking about with the reversals. It was just an employee of the Social Security company talking about the Social Security trust and that stuff. People, I think, misinterpreted the call the other night. I'm going to add that anyway because, it's good information. But the gem that you're talking about here is that you were able to get a hold of these third-party processing companies and then have them update the information so that when you're processing it through, it's not showing, hey, okay, we've got an account that's never been used and it's supposed to be in a lowercase, being used as lowercase name. Instead, it's an upper all caps name, and this guy is claiming his account and using it. Right?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. So yeah, that's some good information. There is always a chance that it may just be a fluke, but the best way to find out is for everybody to call your creditors and find out which third-party companies that are being used that are denying your charges, and do what Todd here has done and see what happens.
Yep, just make sure that you say that your business name is your all capital letter.
Yep, it has to be all capital letters. It has to be exactly the same name that is on your Social Security and birth certificate. It cannot be a nickname. It cannot be a pet name. It cannot be an alias. It has to be exactly the same from what we're finding out here. Okay. That's fantastic, man. Thank you for sharing that information, Todd.
Yep, thank
you. So you have my number now. If anything comes up, let me know. And stay in touch. I'm going to be doing some more live calls, so conference calls. So hopefully we can get you back on there, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for that information. Thank you for your time, Todd.
Yep, bye.
All right. God bless. All right, guys. So there you heard it from Todd. He said he's been doing it for about a month and a half. He's had no reversals ever since he did that. So maybe that's the direction that we need to do. If we are using these accounts, we need to call up those third-party processing companies and verify that yes, in fact, these are our accounts, and verify this information. I'm gonna put this video out now. And then I'm going to do some calls of me going to verify that stuff. I can't really give you guys my personal information on it, though. But I will try to find the links of the most common third-party processing companies, and then also make a video of that today. This sounds like it could be a gem, guys. Let's give it a shot and see what we find, all right? I'm going to attach the audio now again, the audio is really not so much related to what he was just talking about. The audio is just a woman at Social Security explaining the Social Security number. But it is information nonetheless.
Question that we need clarified.
Okay.
Do you know much about the
City or spouse's benefit, or if you are just looking for information, you may want to visit our website at www.socialsecurity.gov. There you will find important information about your benefits and our procedures. For many people, doing business with Social Security online from the comfort of their home or office is the fastest and most convenient way to receive service. Social Security, can I help you?
I have a question that we need clarified.
Okay.
Do you know much about the Social Security card?
About this card?
About the card.
We know, I know some things. What did you need to know?
Okay, so what exactly is the card used for? Because I've been
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I've been doing some research and stuff on it and stuff, and I noticed that the old Social Security cards say that the numbers are a count. Is that true?
You said account?
Count. Yes.
The Social Security number is used for many agencies as proof you are that you have a number, and they can use that to report wages or something like that. It is used, I don't know if I'd use the term account, but it would show you have a number that you are here legally, and it's used as proof of permitting, I'm just deciding the terms, excuse me. It's used as proof for many landlords want to know that you have a Social Security number. Employers need to verify your number. They just can't take your word for it because they've had too many people in the past not tell the truth. So that's why they typically need to see the actual card or proof that you have a number.
So when you get older, when you get like to your retirement age and stuff like that, I was reading about that. So you get Social Security benefits, correct?
If you have worked under the Social Security number and paid Social Security tax.
Right, and I am. I've been paying Social Security taxes all my time that I've been working.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to find out. So what's the red numbers that are on the back of the card?
The numbers on the back of the card, I don't know because I don't normally look at the back of the card, and we don't issue them here, so I'm not sure how to answer that.
Okay, because
it might be a phone number or something, I don't know.
Okay, because a lot of people have been using their Social Security number with the Treasury's routing number to pay bills and stuff. I was just trying to find out because, so everybody pays Social Security when they're working at their job and stuff. Social Security comes out of there and stuff like that. Is
Most
it just
people, but not all, but yes.
Okay, but is it something that just goes into a big account for everybody when they get older so that they get benefits at that time?
It is like a way of forcing you to save money for retirement, or if you became disabled younger, or if you died, to provide for your family in some cases. It's like a savings that we hold in trust until you apply for it and you're eligible.
And it's in your name or not?
Well, I'm not sure how to answer. I mean, this is, is it personally in your name, like there's an account, it's pooled in the trust fund, it's pooled with everybody else's, but under your Social Security number would be a record on the computer. We could see that you had wages reported, what years you reported, the amount.
Is that why you pay taxes and stuff, and you report to the taxes how much you pay, so that they know at the end?
Yes. Basically, when Social Security was established in the 30s, that was the intent to encourage or force, if you will, savings to prevent, anything like the Depression happening again. And gradually over time, the benefits have changed a little bit in terms of what's available and age and things like that. But it is a way of providing for retirement or disability. It's like a savings account, and the government controls the disbursement, but it is in your name. The years you work, the dollar amounts, that we could look at that. But it is a savings account, basically.
It is a savings account. Okay, that's what I was just trying to find out, because I was doing research and stuff, and I noticed that the old Social Security card it says account number on it, it says account, and then it has your Social Security number.
Basically, the account number is your Social Security number, and that's how we track things. But does that help you out?
Yes, that does. I was just trying to get clarification, because I was making sure that with these people that were doing this kind of thing, are they draining that trust for everybody else?
Everybody who works pays in. If you're talking the paying out of the benefits, I'm not saying I drain it, because it's continually being replenished as people are still working, and eventually, if nobody was paying in and everybody's drawing benefits out, you would start using the principal, and that could, use the term loosely, drain the account, but it would be many, 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 many years in the future before it ever got there.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You've been very...
Okay, guys. So, like I said, that recording really didn't have much relevance to the information that Todd was sharing with us. It was just a recording that he had. It was more talking about, Social Security. I think the lady was a little confused. She was talking more about the Social Security accounts themselves. Now you have like Social Security, and then you gain whatever you pay in as you work accrues there. But I know if I didn't put up the recording, a lot of people would be saying that I was hiding a recording. So I wanted to explain that to you guys. What was more important was the information that that Todd was sharing about the third-party processing companies. That's the solution that he found, was using those processing companies, then and contacting them, updating the information, because those accounts haven't been used for so many years. Then he was able to make his payments without having them be returned. So the information that was shared here was from the lady at Social Security. It wasn't really giving much insight on the trust accounts. It was talking about the Social Security trust, which is what you pay in as you work, and we're not pulling from that account. We're pulling from the cattle slave account. Okay. So, but I had to put that. I wanted to put that up because he took the time to send it, and also because I know if I didn't put that recording up, then people would think that I was trying to keep something from coming out, which is ridiculous. I'm here to share truth and fact and whatever I can find. All right? Much love, guys. God bless, and let's be positive. Let's move forward, and let's start hammering on mainstream media outlet today. I have a couple ideas. Also, I'm gonna be putting in the next video. It'll be like in about a half an hour or so. So I'm getting this up for you guys. Utilize that through those third-party vendor contact numbers. I'm going to pull those up and get those out to you guys as soon as I can, and we'll update our information with them, and then we shouldn't be having these reversals. Hopefully. I mean, this is all trial and error, so I'm not saying that it's the definite solution. I'm saying let's try it out, trial and error, and that's how we'll know. All right, guys. Much love to you. God bless. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, do so now, as I'm going to keep pumping out more information. And leave me your thoughts and ideas in the comments section, and share. All right, guys.